Shohei Ohtani just reminded the Toronto Blue Jays why hope is the cruelest thing in baseball. In a 3-game sweep, Ohtani slashed through Toronto's pitching while the Dodgers officially eliminated them at 73-79 with 10 games remaining. This wasn't just another loss. It was the brutal punctuation mark on a season that began with sellouts and World Series declarations, only to dissolve into one of the most expensive disappointments in franchise history. Ohtani went 7 for 12 with 3 homers, 9 RBIs, and a 1.583 OPS, turning Rogers Center into his personal highlight reel. His 449-foot moonshot off Chris Bassitt at 114.2 miles per hour exit velocity ended Toronto's hope. Bassitt's 3-year, $63 million deal now looks disastrous at 4.87 ERA and 1.41 WHIP. Toronto's $241 million payroll, 7th highest in baseball, produced catastrophic underperformance. The rotation's 4.71 ERA ranks 22nd. The bullpen's 4.93 ERA ranks 26th. They've blown 23 saves. Guerrero declined from .915 OPS to .790, his WRC plus dropping from 140 to 119. Bassitt collapsed to .701 OPS with 92 WRC plus, posting -8 outs above average. Springer's .219/.301/.380/ at $25 million represents total offensive failure with 82 WRC plus, 18% worse than replacement level. Rogers Communications faces brutal calculations, $3.17 million per win versus Cleveland's $1.43 million heading to playoffs. Rogers Center attendance crashed from 42,318 in April to 32,104 post-All-Star, approximately $35 million in lost gate revenue and concessions across 35 home dates. Sportsnet viewership cratered 38% from 712,000 to 441,000, costing $8 to $12 million in advertising revenue with knock-on effects for 2025 negotiations. Guerrero enters his final arbitration year before 2026 free agency at projected $28 to $30 million. Comparable extensions like Freeman's $162 million and Olson's $168 million suggest $25 to $28 million annually over 7 years. But his 121 WRC plus doesn't justify $200 million guarantees. Bassitt's defensive liabilities compound his offensive regression. His projected $18 to $20 million arbitration salary would be catastrophic if he replicates 2024. Comparables like Baez cratering to .710 OPS by 28 show the danger of paying for past performance. Springer's immovable $25 million for 2 more years blocks all roster flexibility. You can't trade a 34-year-old hitting .219 without attaching prospects or eating salary. The 2016 to 2017 collapse mirrors this exactly. Consecutive ALCS appearances with Donaldson and Bautista, then 76 to 86 in 2017, triggering 5-year rebuild. The 2022 wildcard loss to Seattle exposed this core's limitations. .188 average for runs across 2 home games despite 92 win season and home field advantage. Guerrero hit .167, Bassitt went 1 for 8. Their 18 to 27 record in 1-run games this season separates contenders from pretenders. Ohtani's trajectory reveals the divergence. 6 Angels seasons without a playoff game despite his supernatural talent, then $700 million to join the Dodgers' infrastructure that maximizes elite talent. His 1.037 OPS and 54 projected homers aren't just individual achievements, but products of organizational competence. The 2023 Padres spent $250 million and won 82 games, wasting Machado and Soto. The Dodgers achieved 11 consecutive postseasons through $355 million payroll plus analytical sophistication. They extract maximum value through deferred contracts and ruthless decisions. Toronto has the payroll but not the infrastructure, producing expensive mediocrity. Ontario's 53.53% tax rate versus zero in Texas/Florida costs players $8 to $12 million on $200 million deals, creating recruiting disadvantages requiring excellence Toronto lacks. Cross-border complications, work visas, international tax filings, dual residency create friction. When winning, these become tolerable. When losing 79 games, Florida's beaches and tax advantages become appealing. Bassitt at 34 was predictably declining. Velocity dropped from 94.1 to 91.9 miles per hour, strikeout rate falling from 24.8% to 21.4%. Hitters post .283 against him. This wasn't unpredictable. It was the most likely outcome, yet they committed $21 million annually. Bullpen construction demonstrates worse malpractice. Elite organizations treat relievers as interchangeable parts, never committing long-term money to volatile assets. Toronto relied on Romano at $7.9 million. When his arm gave out, the infrastructure collapsed. Farm system ranks 23rd, down from 11th in 2021 after trading prospects for rentals. Baltimore maintains baseball's top system while fielding 95-win rosters, creating scenarios where they promote talent or trade from depth. Toronto can't do either. Pitch clock struggles increase strikeout rate from 22.8% to 24.1%. Bichette's jumped from 18.9% to 22.4%. Elite organizations adapted. Toronto didn't. Fixing this requires $75 to $90 million. 2 starters at $15 to $18 million, 3 relievers at $6 to $8 million, impact bat at $20 to $25 million. That pushes payroll to $320 million with $30 to $40 million luxury tax penalties. Total cost $105 to $115 million Rogers won't absorb for 88-win mediocrity. The threshold sits at $241 million with 20% penalties for first-timers, escalating to 50% for teams exceeding by $60 million. If Guerrero refuses extension, trade him now for prospects or waste his final year knowing he leaves for nothing. The Nationals traded Soto and received Abrams and Gore, years of future competitiveness. The division arms race is terrifying. Baltimore's young core, Rutschman, 26, Henderson, 23, Holiday, 20, on pre-arbitration salaries allows adding $60 to $80 million in free agents below luxury tax. They're projected for $180 to $200 million payrolls fielding 100-win rosters. Yankees pursuing Soto's $500 million contract. If they land him with Judge, they become overwhelming favorites. Tampa wins 87 games on $85 million through elite development and analytics. The Rays identify undervalued players, maximize controllable years, trade before they're expensive. Toronto's 23rd-ranked system can't support that model. Building it requires 4 to 5 years of draft success. The Dodgers' projected $400 million payroll treats luxury tax as business expenses, constructing dynasty architecture. Even if Toronto fixed everything, they'd face a team operating on a different plane. Toronto's collapse is strategic miscalculations compounding for years, finally metastasizing into crisis. Investing $241 million and delivering 76 wins breaks the franchise fan covenant. Empty seats aren't just lost revenue. They're no-confidence votes from believers given undeniable evidence something is broken. Ohtani's dominance exposed the chasm between maximizing resources and squandering them, between clear identity and expensive guesswork. The Dodgers knew exactly what they were getting. Generational talent surrounded by complementary pieces on rosters built to win immediately and sustainably. Toronto thought they had similar foundations with Guerrero and Bichette, but never developed infrastructure or made smart additions. The path requires brutal honesty. Can this core win with better pieces, or have simultaneous regressions revealed fundamental limitations? Can this front office suddenly develop competence to fix what they built? Will ownership commit resources to genuinely compete? Fans deserve clarity over false hope. If rebuilding, trade Guerrero now and commit fully. If competing, spend immediately to fix rotation and bullpen. What's intolerable is another year of ambiguity and half measures. The 2024 season, expensive gamble, spectacular failure. Whether this becomes necessary rebuild delivering championships or lost decades, middle chapter depends on the next 6 months. Guerrero's free agency looms. The Orioles improve. Yankees reload. Dodgers have Ohtani. Toronto has one offseason to decide, serious about competing or resigned to irrelevance. Should they trade Guerrero and rebuild, or run it back? Can this front office be trusted? Was this roster ever good enough? This franchise is at a crossroads determining October baseball or another September elimination. Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.